So, Patrick's.
So here we are down the headquarters. We've got 2 and a bit teams here, still waiting for the last guys to come. The guys are just about realising how much stuff they're going to have to carry, getting all their food into their rucksacks, ready to go. You can see here they've got quite a bit of gear to carry tomorrow. So we've got 3 teams. One of them are using this their Duke of Edinburgh bronze practice. One are using it for their silver practice. And there's one sort of intermediate group. Oh, that's Elliot, trying to look innocent. So you probably can't see much at the moment because it's dark. We drove down from Winleighton. Took us about I don't know, just under 2 hours. Slow journey, interesting route. Here we are. Our 3 teams are here. As you can see, there's lots more teams. Get a bit of light in a minute, get a bit of focus. Teams are checking in, having their stuff checked. You can see we've got the banners and the lights going. So really good. There's Dave Holmes, Active Network Commissioner. Here we can see, right, guys are getting gear checked. Right. Say hello here. There we go. Smile. Excellent. So we can see there's the teams are turning up now. They will probably be turning up for the next half an hour. All in good spirits so far. So after they've checked in, teams come up to the sites.
Just make sure you speak to this lot to make sure you don't end up on top of each other.
Sorry, yeah. Where's our tent then?
We're like here. Cool. Yeah, don't go past there, guys, up here. What are you going over there? Up here.
So there's teams sprinkle around the campsite at random. There's little clearings, nice little campsite here. You can see the lights up into the distance. Obviously dark because it's night.
Put the torch on the floor! No, it's gonna fall off!
Okay, some excellent teamwork going on here. So, everybody in good spirits at the moment. Oh, watch the tent pole. Whoop.
Hi, David.
How are we doing?
All right.
Good, good. Looking good. Tents are getting up. Right. So, here's the team ready for the 9:30-ish briefing meeting. Mr. Warden's just coming from outside, Dave Holmes. So we're going to find out what the weekend's all about. Okay, so here we are. So you can see quite a few of the teams are turning in. Okay, oh, I wonder who this is gobbing off.
You know the police operation? Yeah. Go near that speed file.
I just heard that wrong end of that sentence, didn't I?
Yes. I'm calling.
I mean, what we heard before is Cameron say, "Oh, that's a big one." So you know, we're hearing wrong bits of sentences as well.
And all friends added CAC, we're going to get it around the HIV.
Even better, guys, than hearing it. I've just captured it on video.
Oh, hello, David.
I'll let you know when it's online. Hello. Are you trying to get to sleep, are you? Right, I will go and have words. Yes, what time are you up in the morning?
6-ish.
6-ish. What does 6-ish mean? Does it mean 6 or 6?
4:45, so probably won't wake up till 6.
Okay, what time do you start?
Gotta be there by 10 past 8, but we're set off from the other side at like 20 past 9.
Right, okay, excellent. Well, I'll see you in the morning if well, I won't see you late before, but see you then. Cheers. So, key part of planning is the route planning. It is 11. Last team are just about sorting out the route plans. Supporters team are still up. Not necessarily all in the brightest. They're thinking about going to bed actually. Some of the guys, to be fair, have been here yesterday and today. Yeah, taught himself again. Going completely senile in my old age. So some of the team have been here for 2 days now, building, making the site look good, getting some of the bases ready, which hopefully we'll get some footage tomorrow. So last team should be off to bed. It'll be gone just about 11:30, I think. Goodness knows what time they'll get to sleep. And as I say, some of them are probably only going to manage 3 or 4 hours sleep before they get up. But such is the joys of the Geoffrey Gordon Cup. So it's early in the morning. All the team are getting up, you can see. There we go, people got to be on the bases, nice. Just wave everyone.
Morning, Dave.
There we go, look, some people are awake, look. Getting breakfast. Good. Catering crew are hard at work.
Yeah.
Just a wave everyone. See, bright and cheerful as ever. Lovely lot. There we go. So, yeah, pretty much everybody's up now, I think. Going to be on bases early, going building stuff. And then we'll be out. Okay, so here we are. It's Saturday morning, of course. It's light. Thornthwaite campsite is a bit damp around the edges. Obviously had a bit of dampness overnight. More rain forecast for this morning. This afternoon looks as if it's going to be dry. A bit more rain this afternoon, that's life. Right, let's go and see what's going on, shall we? So, it was obviously the car park. Up here is the camping area in the daylight. Quite a nice site this actually. We've managed to get some of the explorers in the woods there. Okay, so you get an idea now of where everybody's camping. Have to be careful in the dark, as we saw last night, because of the all the rocks. Oh, is somebody camera shy here? Hysterical giggling, fantastic. Morning, guys. So, what time did you get up in the end? Half 5, well done. So that's taken you just over an hour and a half, that's pretty good. All breakfasted and bed. Yeah. In good spirits. What time you started?
10 to 8, but we'll actually start walking.
Alright, yeah, go check it. And you're starting at this end or the other end? Right, I will see you there then. That's where I am. Yeah, so the teams will get up, get into the kit check, make sure they've got everything. They have to take all the tents down, carry all the gear with them. So tents, sleeping bags, stoves, food, so that they're camping back here again tomorrow night. It is a proper hike competition, lightweight camping, which is good. So you can see everybody's in various stages of getting ready. They'll be leaving site anywhere between, I guess, just before 8 o'clock to get to the other start. So there we go. This is the last campsite. This is the flat bit. Last time we were here, things were being reseeded on this area. So there we go, a bit of real extreme camping here. Give us a wave. Lovely, fantastic. So you can see some lovely little spots here. Come up to the end here, through the trees down there. You can just see the barn where all the action was last night. We'll wander down there in a bit and see what's going on. And so this is the barn. This is where we were last night with the music and everything. So you can see down here things are getting going. Mr. Hammond, event organiser, yeah, ready for teams. Mr. Holmes, everything all right on camp last night, Dave?
It is. They nearly got some sleep. They shut up about 3:30.
Lovely, lovely. Which is just about after mine is. That is the Geoffrey Gordon Cup. And this is the first team having their kit check. So it's 7:10, having their kit check, ready to go, nice and early. No rest on Geoffrey Gordon. So this is event control This is where it all happens. It's top secret. Let's sneak in, see if we can find out what's going on. Okay, kit here for the various bases today. This is the high-tech setup. Morning guys, we're open and ready and...
We're open and ready.
Fantastic.
Not quite ready, but it will be.
We're getting there, we're getting there. What time the base is to start leaving at 8, is it?
Yeah.
Space is open at 8, the first team won't be arriving at 10 past 8.
Well, I better be going over to the start then, hadn't I? Right, so this is the... let's go over here. So, if you can see this, we are here, and our base is all the way down over here. So we've got to get over there now, and this is the very small pile of equipment we're taking. Got away lightly this time, so radio, paperwork, start the kids off. And then of course our base is where some of them are going to finish tonight, so we're going to be there early and obviously be there late as well. Right, just about to set off to start B, just waiting for Steve to join me, looking in the rearview mirror there. So we're heading off, teams have been heading off for support teams, set up their bases since about 6:30 this morning. They've had interesting things to do like build scaffolding towers in reservoirs, set up some bases. Because we're doing start at B, which is basically from 8 o'clock till roughly 10 o'clock, get the teams going. We'll then give a bit of a break during the middle of the day. We then have to be back at the start because start B becomes the end point. There's about 10 teams setting off from either end. It's a linear route, so the teams walk like this. So we will start off and half the teams, and in theory we should receive half the teams as well towards the end, so that'll be it. So we'll get a break during the middle of the day, and I'm hopefully going to try and get around some of the bases and see what's going on there. So let's see. Can't see anything at the moment, of course. What today brings. Going to focus here. There's something in the rules of the Scout Association. I think it's under the Privy Charter bylaws that every Scout site drive has to have a minimum number of potholes. I think it is part of the Royal Charter. So I'll just navigate the driveway and catch up later. So here we are. The costume was a good idea until the school shirt started to get transparent in the rain. Trying to avoid that embarrassment. Just sorting out the bags, as you can see. Two teams in the minibus. This team were at the back, their bags were at the bottom, so we're having to sort that out. Get them started up on time, get the waterproofs on. Looking forward to today, guys.
Yeah.
It'll be nice weather.
Yeah.
Well, you know, what can we do about the weather? Nothing. Oh, loving the hair, look at that. Fantastic, that's definitely going on the video. Right, so here's one of our teams ready to go. This is first Fran, just getting ready, psyching himself up. Having an equipment malfunction here. Good teamwork, look at this. Okay, so the lads just wander off into the distance. Just sort of, you know, to sort stuff out. So there we go. Let's right, good luck guys, have a good day. It's supposed to dry up after lunch, so get the spirits up. So that's the last of the teams left start Bravo. Gonna wait till here that they get to the next checkpoint from me, and then hopefully control will let me have a wander around to get back here later this afternoon. As you can see, it's still a bit wet out there. As I said, the forecast is due for us to have rain. It's been a very changeable forecast this week, which, you know, at one point they were forecasting snow showers, and it was continuous rain over the weekend. Sorry, radio. And it's not so bad today, but obviously when the forecast is so changeable, you can't rely on it being absolutely right. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's just about 11:30. The last teams left here a couple of hours ago. I think from the radio traffic they've got through the next base. So I'm just going to ask Control if I can leave here for a couple of hours. The teams coming in the other direction shouldn't be here before about 2. So I'm going to ask Control, fingers crossed, if I can get away for a couple of hours and go and look at some of the other bases. So let's see how this goes. Control from Start Bravo, over. There's a radio repeater, so there is a delay sometimes. Still blowing a hoolie out there. Rain does seem to be clearing through. Let's try that again. Control from Start Bravo, over.
Start Bravo, this is Control, go ahead.
Hello Control, I wondered if I could be released from this location for a couple of hours, see if we can catch some video from some of the other bases and get back here for the teams coming the other direction, over. Obviously having a think, checking the computer, seeing where everybody is.
Start Bravo, yes, that is absolutely fine, enjoy, over.
Thanks very much, Control. Do you have a time that you need me to be here? Looking at the schedule, it looks as if 2 o'clock is a good idea. Over. Obviously, Control know the big picture. So it's important when you're out here on the end of the radio, you listen to what they're telling you.
2 o'clock seems like an excellent time. Over.
Thank you very much, Control. I'll obviously keep the radio with me, so if the teams are walking fast and you need me back here, just give me a shout. Out. Great, so we'll go and catch up with some of the bases which are relatively near, if you're in the car. Obviously, if you're walking, it takes a little bit longer. And we'll see what's going on, see how the teams are doing. So I've driven up from start B and come to look at some bases, and oh well, look what we found. How we doing, guys? We're on the video log. We all happy? Good. Staying dry? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Obviously, I'll get your lunch in. I haven't eaten yet. So which way are you going? So you're walking back towards the campsite? That's right. Yeah. We're starting on. Good. What time did you leave the start place? Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, you're doing okay. So it's bright enough. So good. Right. So I'm going to go find the next base. I might see you there. Okay. Catch you later. So very pretty part of the world. I'm walking over to one of the bases now. For those of you wondering exactly where we are, we're based at Thornthwaite Scout Campsite, where it's just west of Harrogate. So Geoffrey Gordon Cup moves around every year, so every year in a cycle of about 4 years we change the location, move around the northeast region a bit. It just gives the Explorer Scouts a bit of variation in terms of where we are and the routes we use and the bases and challenges, so it helps keep it fresh for the young people. This is probably the furthest location we have from County Durham. It's a lovely part of the world, and as you can see, a bit of blue sky there. So through a feat of navigational prowess, just undo the gates here. Not easy to do with the camera in one hand, but there we go. Right, feat of navigational prowess. Yes, hello. As you can see, there's a little banner. We do try and help the young people find the bases. Also helps with the branding of what we're doing. Let people know how to have that scouting. Oh, I don't know if that's going to come out in the film. beautiful rainbow coming out there over the reservoir. That's absolutely fantastic. So you can tell from that, and the shadow on the ground, the sun is starting to break through. So that's really good news. So this is Bay's Beechcroft, named after the plantation in which it's in. I've got no idea what they're doing here. They did tell us in the briefing last night, but I'm blowed if I can remember. And well, this style looks as if it's going to be some interesting navigation. I'm going to turn the camera off until we get over that and see what we're doing. So the idea here obviously is to traverse along the boards. How are we doing, guys?
Go on. Good. Nothing he's done. Well done, guys. Brilliant.
Nice fine body of men here, looking after this base. Small guys, they're well equipped here. They've got a nice gazebo. Managed to bring their chairs. All I got was a radio and a bit of paper. Lunch, guys. What's for lunch? Cashews. Oh, plenty of protein and calories. Chris, plenty of calories. And
this is bread.
Bread. Is that it? That's the menu.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, plenty.
No, it's not. We're gonna have some plenty of carbs. We're gonna have some ham in it, but we didn't want to open it.
So you're carrying unopened ham around?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So that's an exclusive. That's a Geoffrey Gordon Cup exclusive. They are definitely carrying unopened ham all weekend. Okay, let's see how this works. I don't know if you can see, taken my waterproof off. It's warming up, sun's out. I've mounted the camera on the dash. I'm going to switch it to forward facing. Said it was a nice part of the countryside. So as I move to the next base, which I think is Dam, let's see if we can capture some of the countryside as we're going. Guys, how's it going? Not very talkative.
Hi, Dave.
Oh, there's your thumbs up, Sophie. Fantastic, good. What's for lunch? Sausage rolls and chocolate. Egg packed lunch at King's, that fantastic. So have you done the maze thing yet? Oh, so you're next up. Oh, interesting. We'll have to see if we can get some of that on video. Obviously lunchtime. Here we go, lunch with a view. How's it going, guys? Clearly. Give us a palm at the wall again. How's this for a toy? Fantastic. So I see the waterproofs have come off. You're back in the smarter tyre again. That's very good. You know, not letting the team down. Have you done the laser maze yet? Didn't work? Did it not work, or did you guys fail?
Bit of both. Fairly sure it did.
Bit of both. Bit of both. Well, I'm going to go and see how these guys get on. Okay, so enjoy lunch. Catch up with you later. So this is the laser maze challenge. The idea is they have to enter the trailer. There they go. You can see the lasers in there, so they have to avoid the lasers and capture the jewel. family that take in the time and they're very, very good, or they've done nothing.
I didn't come across the down there. You must keep
A minute left, whatever they're doing.
Hi, Dave.
They're shy. Final 10 seconds, 160-ish points left.
Steelers, something like that.
Need to bring them back. Also, Elliot's fault. Got one and then put his hand in the way. Huh?
Do you want to go?
Apologies for any wind noise. So this is the network base. As you can see, it is the rain is coming down again. Members of the Scout Network cowering beneath the tailgate. Hi everyone. They've got some stuff they're doing in the woods. Hopefully we'll get a team here soon. We'll have a look. How's that? The sun's coming out. Sorry? They're on the way, so hopefully we'll capture some video of them. Well, basically it's a jigsaw puzzle, but you have to say. So that's the network base. Unfortunately, couldn't get to see it happening because the team coming from start A to start B, by the time I'd seen them get through this checkpoint, I wouldn't have been able to get back to start B, which is where they're ending. So the network are expecting, if you like, the second group to start coming through in about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Those are the ones that started by Thornthwaite and are heading towards start B, which is where I'm going now. So I'm going to head back there, let control know I'm back on location, and I would guess we would expect teams to be getting there, I don't know, 4 o'clock, 4:30. So we'll see. Some teams finish the route, some don't. It's obviously a long day. Some will be tired, obviously, not will run out of time. Some might get little niggles, you know, blisters. So not every team finishes, but normally get a good proportion of teams finishing on the Saturday. So there's a good sense of accomplishment. Sometimes a few will get a little bit lost, so we always have some of the support team ready to go out and find them. No problems so far. This isn't a bad route actually navigationally. You can go wrong obviously, but it's not as if you're going to go heading off the moors to somewhere dangerous or difficult. So that's it. Head off there. There may or may not be some minibuses already there. Obviously when the teams who started at start B, they finish at the Thornthwaite campsite. But the teams who started at Thornthwaite and finish at start B need to be buzzed back. So we'll have minibuses there ready for them to run them back to the site. And then this evening, as you'll see later, we've got some activities planned for everybody. So that's me just about caught up now. You can see I'm just about back to the car. I'm told the exit from this car park can be a little bit challenging. Cars come up the hill. There you go, there's one. So, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. More later. So I'm back at Start Bravo. As you can see, this is the view through the windscreen. The rain has come back, sadly. It's come down quite heavy in the last 5 minutes. When I got back, the wind had been that strong. The banner had actually been stripped off the pole. I had to go and put it back on. So sadly, although we were promised better weather this afternoon, it's proven to be a bit more mixed. We were expecting some more rain this evening. So who knows, it might be that this weather blows through a bit earlier than predicted and this evening's a bit better. But you can't do anything about the weather. It just makes it a bit tougher for the teams who are walking. Next team are due back here. They're just finishing base Norwood, which is the network base. So it's about 3 kilometres from there. So a good team will finish that and be here in about 50 minutes. So I reckon 3 o'clock-ish. Should have the first team here, and they'll be back on site for probably 4 o'clock.
Well done.
So here's the first group in at strangely named Start B, which is now finished. They're making good pace. As you can see, the sun's come out again. It's been quite windy. We lost the banner again, only this time it ended up half a field away. We did manage to recover it, which was good. So yeah, these guys have done really, really well. We'll get the details, record them, let control know they're here, and then we'll be getting them bus back to site. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's doing very well. Well done, guys! Okay, so we've got one team back in fine form. They're the team that have won it the last couple of years, so they were feeling pretty confident from what I heard. There's been a begrudge match this year between the Brownies, as they're called, and the Power Rangers, who have been sort of first and second over the last few years. The Power Rangers, so some Ranger guides have been apparently training very hard in the gym, been out walking around here recently to try and do better on Sunday's element, which is the orienteering bases, where apparently they've lost out on the competition over the last couple of years, even though they've won on the points on the Saturday. So interesting. There's quite a few teams. It's been a tough day actually. I mean, when the sun's out, it's nice, but it's been really quite windy. Obviously had lots of rain and showers through, quite heavy at times, and I think that's taken its toll on a number of people. So there's teams already being bussed back to the site on the minibuses. But the idea will be that for them to get their tents up, get some warm food into them as soon as possible, and then try and relax this evening. There's some activities, no competitive element. Saturday night's really all about recuperation and a bit of fun. So it's about 3:30 now. So that first team, walked at a good pace. 3:30, we could be here yet another 3 hours, 4 hours even, depending on how many of the last teams have still got to come to here and what time they get here, and assuming they don't make any navigation errors. So be here a while yet, but at least the teams have started to show up. So guys, how was it?
It was alright.
It was good, yeah.
On retrospect, it was alright, but if you'd asked me when I was walking, I would have said horrible. But
Geoffrey Gordon something after that afterwards.
Yeah.
Once you finished it.
It's something to show
same as
off.
the first night high. Just awful when you're on it, but afterwards it's just great.
So was that easier than your bronze expedition, Ben?
We didn't get lost as much. We didn't get lost at all apart from
did you set up?
a tiny bit at the start.
8 this morning.
I was 10 to 9.
10 to 9.
So what time is it now?
20 past 4.
Ah,
So it's good walk.
So is it meant to be exactly 8 hours when it's
Roughly. Yeah, roughly.
I'm not sure.
So we have till 10 to 5.
Well, we cut teams off at the same time, but yeah.
Sure.
You alive there, Smash? Sure? What are you doing in the back there? Are we allowed to ask?
He's
Just
texting.
checking. Oh, well, if you're lucky, he's texting.
It's Simon's.
You didn't know you didn't Simon because Simon would
Yeah,
have to give him
he was
this
meant to
sweet.
bring us like 5 bags of spitting as important.
And here on the African plains and savannah, you would hardly believe it's the same day. Looking to the north, the sky's cleared, a few little clouds. We've had bright sunshine for the last 30 minutes. It's been really nice. As we've been saying, it's been like March winds and April showers today, which for the last weekend in March perhaps isn't unexpected. Had 3 teams here now at the end at Start Bravo, which is no, they're walking pretty much to speed. Those teams. One of them was quite fast. That was good. Others a little bit slower than the predicted pace, but not by much. Quite a few teams have been picked up by the sound of the radio. So we're in the process now. Not winding down the event, but essentially planning for the end of the Saturday. So understanding how far teams are going to get if they're not going to finish, making sure we've got people in the right locations, letting people complete bases where we can, so they get the points for that. So giving them maximum opportunity to do that. So all go to plan. See what time we get back to the campsite tonight. Sure we'll have a good meal, we always do. And then we'll get some evening activities on for the explorers. So it's about coming up to 5 to 6. I've relocated from Start Bravo and got a message basically to say to come over to the base closest to that. There's a team here already in the minibus. There's a team completing the challenge at Team Norwood or Norwood. A bit of a debate on how you pronounce that this weekend. I think that's pretty much all the teams located now. So I think once this team are back in the bus, we'll get them back to Thornthwaite. And I think that's it. That's everybody back. So I think everybody, well, we'll see. Everybody should be back on site for certainly 7, which is good. Some years it's been 7:30, 8 o'clock before some teams have got back. It's been getting dark. So that's good. Everybody be back, get a warm meal into them. That'll be great. Clocks go forward tonight, so all the young people and the supported team will lose an hour's sleep, which means that normally we have to get them up, get them out of bed with some rousing music in the morning. They've had a long day. Obviously they're tired, and they'll say they'll lose the hour's sleep. So we'll get them up tomorrow. But this evening's all about fun. So we'll get back to Thornthwaite in about, I reckon, an hour. I'll be able to get a hot meal, kids get the tents up, and we'll see if we can catch up with some of the teams, see what they thought of the day. On the video, so finished walking for the day?
Yeah.
Pleased about that?
Yeah.
Sad about the 75 points for not finishing?
Oh, we did well, we did our best. Very good.
Well, to be honest,
Very good work.
to be honest, I was at the base up there, so I've closed, so you couldn't finish anyone. So well done, guys. Right, I think back in the bus. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hot meal inside you. Good news. Bad news. You got to cook it.
Oh,
Right, well done, guys. You've done really, really well. We'll see you back at the site. We'll have some fun tonight. Okay. Cheers, guys. So you can see it's starting to get dark now. It's what time is it? It's about 6:30. Last few teams are either on site or just on their way. So expect a number of the guys to tent up and get some meals on. Let's see how they're doing. How you doing, guys?
Alright.
Good, good.
Hey.
That's what you make it. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of wind noise on these videos, I'm sure. It's rain forecast for this evening and more tomorrow, so we'll see. We good? Food on? Oh, get in there, get in there. That's good. Ooh, what's good? Whoa, what was for dinner, guys?
Pardon?
What was for dinner?
Well, there was this.
It was a boiled and bagged rice, pink chicken flavour.
Yeah, chicken soup.
Is it good?
Yeah, it wasn't
Too bad.
Excellent.
Good.
Good. Good day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, come on, I know, what was the best place?
Oh, I think it was the last one.
Yeah, oh yeah, the last one. The one with like someone was on a ball.
Oh, yeah, yeah, the Scout Network base. Yeah, yeah, good. That's good. Excellent, good. Have a good day then, right? Smashing. So,
You are drawing sand kind material, freshman. No. He's an Omega. Back off. We saw him first. No way. We did.
so it's Sunday morning. Smile. Team are up. Clock's went for 1 hour. It's about 8:15 now. So 7:15 it feels like in real money. Groups are out doing an orienteering exercise this morning, and they'll be out there for about 4 hours, going around local bases, and get as many points as they can. We'll capture some of the action while we're out there. Okay, so there's the main building in the background, where we were lucky enough to sleep last night. It was very windy yesterday evening last night. A number of tent poles from various groups got broken or bent, and it was also really quite heavy rain, so it would have been a testing night last night for the teams. So I'm going to have a chat with them, go and find out how they're all doing, see if we can get them G'd along and fired up for this morning, which starts now in 35 minutes. They'll be out doing the orienteering session. Still windy. Guys, tell me about last night. Tell me about last night. Wet? Did you survive? Did you survive? Get through it. Excellent. Well, you have to, don't you? All in one piece, guys? In one piece?
Yes.
I was just saying.
Is that what it was? I'll believe it. Good morning, how are we doing, guys? Morning, Steve, how are we doing?
I'm very well, sir. Yourself?
Yeah. Was it wet last night? Yeah. Not in the tent. That's a really good answer, Robert. Was it windy? Inside the tent? Yeah. Well, you got through it. What's for breakfast? Very good, very good. Good. You ready for 9 o'clock? Oh. Do your best. So, it's windy. A lot of explorer scouts are looking a bit tired. As you can see, it's quite muddy. So get an idea of how much rain came down last night. The sun is trying to peek through the tree, and still rain forecast. And unfortunately, it's probably going to come in towards the end of the morning session. So I think we're going to set off in the dry today, and then it's going to come in. I suspect we might end up with the presentations inside the barn. Never go, we'll say. But you can see, most people are awake. Look at that, liquid calories going into the breakfast there. That's good. Just squeeze the bottle in your mouth. Cut out the middle, man. Absolutely fine. Right, it's check-in Sunday morning. I think it looks like most of the teams are here. I'm not sure. So there's a mass start at 9:30, and all the teams are then run around roughly in a 2 kilometre radius. There's various challenges they need to get to. Some points just have orienteering clippers. Different bases are worth different number of points, and the idea is to get as many points before 1 o'clock. So some more activities on site open here at 10:30, and the idea is to get off site, get as many points as you can, and then most teams will head back here, do the on-site stuff for 1 o'clock. So quite busy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, here we are on car cam again. It's about 11:15, and I'm just this morning I'm responsible for making sure we can locate any teams that go missing and making sure everybody's okay in terms of local landowners. No problem so far. It's about 12:35, 25 minutes till this year's competition ends. Most of the teams appear to be back on site now. I'm parked up, so as you can see, up on the moors. You can see here a copy of the map. Sorry about the radar. There's the map that they're using today, so you can see all the bases they've got out. Bases K, L, M, N and O are on site at Thornthwaite, where most teams are. But the others have been, earlier on, they've been around all the bases, getting as many points as they can. So in just over 20 minutes, things will be wrapped up, teams will be scored, and we'll get an idea about 2:30 who's won. Well, it's been an absolutely fantastic weekend. Weather hasn't been the best, but everybody else back too. I had a good chat with all the Explorer Scouts today, both this morning after the event. Had a good weekend. Tired. Learned some lessons about equipment failure. Probably learned some lessons about themselves as well. But everybody had a really good time. Support crew. And Ian Hammond and the events team, another fantastic event which they've organised. Always been super. So the job isn't done until everything's tied away. These are the Bladen Phoenix ESU tents hanging up. They're not too damp, but they need airing. It's mainly the ground sheets from where the ground was wet. There's Ruth waving at the end. Part of our wonderful catering team this weekend with Rachel and Sue. Did a super job. So these are going to dry now. We'll come down on Tuesday evening before Scouts and put them away nice and safe. And in the case of Bladen, that's going to be out in 2 weeks again for some DB expeditions. So no rest for the young people. But they've all done really, really well this weekend. Well done to everybody who took part in Geoffrey Gordon this year. And a big thank you to everybody who supported the event.